Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. So guys, today I will be potting my Graptopetalum Mendozae cuttings that I had kept to callus. I had made a video on cutting them off, so today I'm going to be potting them in this pot. Now guys, this is my papercrete pot. Remember the pot which I said was very glossy and shiny. So this is how the pot looks right now. It looks much more matte and there is no glossiness left on it because the pot is completely cured. So these are my Mendozae cuttings that I had kept to callus. It's been almost 3 to 4 days that I had done the cutting and now they have completely calloused. Now unfortunately they have not rooted yet. Apart from that, few of them had aerial roots, so those are the only roots that are present, but they do not have any new roots. But it's absolutely fine as long as they are calloused. It's now time to put them into the soil. But as they do not have any roots at this point of time, I am only going to put them in dry soil. I'm not going to add any water because they do not have any roots. And I'll also let you know how you can check whether a succulent has got roots in the soil or no. Now guys, while we are checking, I would also suggest you, whenever you have kept your succulents to callus and when you're about to put them into the soil, do a thorough check once again. If you have any yellowing, wrinkled or dry leaves, try to take them off because this is the best time that you can do any kind of cleaning if there is any issues with the succulents. So this is my papercrete pot. I will add a pebble at the drain hole to block the drain hole so that no sand tends to flow out. So here I've used my own succulent soil mix, which is 80% of aquarium sand and 20% of regular garden soil after filtering it. So now it's time to go ahead and put the cuttings into the soil. But what I noticed is I feel that the soil is slightly less in this pot because right now we have not watered it, but once we water it, the sand is going to settle down even more. So what I'll do is I'll add in a little bit more of the sand because when we tend to water it, the soil tends to reduce its volume and it tends to go slightly lower. So we'll try to fill in a little bit more of our succulent soil mix. Now it's pretty easy guys, just take your succulents and just start planting them into the soil. So again, as I said, these cuttings do not have roots yet. Only few of them have aerial roots. So I'm not going to water it. I'm just going to keep the soil dry because I do not want them to get rotted. Hence, I'm just putting them in dry soil. Now it's pretty simple. All you have to do is just take them and start pushing them into the soil. Ensure that the stem is completely beneath the succulent soil mix, and in this way I'm going to add in all of these cuttings. Now guys, as you can see, I'm not trying to cluster them too close. I'm trying to give them enough space to grow so that there is a good amount of air circulation and the succulents are able to breathe. They are not feeling like they're too close to each other and they're not too clustered. So guys, now I have completely done with all of my cuttings. I have put them into the soil. I'm giving them enough space to grow so that they can be a good amount of airflow. Now there was a last one that was left out. I think I'll probably skip this one and I'll put him in another pot. So that's about it. It's pretty simple. Now guys, as I said, there is a trick how you can know whether a succulent has started to put out roots. Now probably after a week or so, what you can do is you can gently touch the succulents, just try to move them. If you tend to feel that the succulent is firm, is stiff in the soil, that indicates that it has started putting out the roots. That is the reason why guys I said it's much easier to keep them to air root. This can be slightly tricky, especially if you're a beginner, but nevertheless it's always better to check. If you want, you can slightly moisten the soil probably after a week, but do not do any kind of watering right away. One, because they do not have roots. Secondly, we have just potted them, so we want them to get adjusted in the new pot. So I'll try and clean off if there is any dust or any sand particles in the succulent. I'll use this succulent blower and clean off all the dust. So guys, it's pretty simple. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep propagating.